Okay, so as you saw from the thumbnail, I have received this, and this is probably going to be one of the cooler parts of this monthly haul, I guess I would say. But you know, Papa's pickups. So I'm actually going to go ahead and open this first, and I'm going to leave the surprise completely up to you, because I haven't looked at this either. I mean, I purchased it, but I haven't looked at it. So I'm gonna go ahead and open that up for you because this thing's freaking cool. So I hope it's like fine. I got it on eBay. I don't really shop from eBay, but when I saw it, I just had to have it. It says, "Thank you for your purchase, and I hope you enjoy the playmat. Please leave positive feedback." So yeah, what a cool guy. We were able to reach a good deal on this mat. I was messaging him on eBay, but I'm really glad that he took the time to write that. It's very nice. He doesn't know who I am. Obviously, I'm not big yet or anything, but it is a playmat, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and move this out of the way because it's gonna be pretty cool. We'll leave that there. Take that out of the way. I also got this. I know you should be like getting all the Konami mats and product when they do come out. This mat is also really nice, but it just sits as a placeholder right now while I have my play mat underneath, because I use it as a mouse pad when I'm actually doing my editing and all that. But we are gonna go ahead and get into the important part. So I went ahead and, oh my God, this thing looks beautiful. So I got the Extravaganza Prize Tour Guide playmat. If you haven't basically seen the channel before, you know that I am a big fan of Burning Abyss and Fan of Night. I love being able to summon tour guide. So when I saw this, I just had to get it. And this thing is beautiful. Like, holy shit. The only way that you can get this is when you do well in an event. Just adjusting the camera a little bit. Okay, so I just want to adjust the camera a little bit just so that way you can see like the full like beauty of this mat. It's amazing. Like, the color is great, the design is great. Sure, it's the alternate art tour guide, but it's still beautiful nonetheless. This thing is one of the coolest things that I own now, and wow, just beautiful. I love the color scheme, like the black, the gray, the orange, like all the colors just pop on this playmat, so I just had to have it. So big thanks again to you at 5D's Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading Card Games for sales inquiries. I don't know his name, I'm sorry. But if you're watching this video, you know who you are. Good stuff, thank you. But on to the cards. So I actually got a pretty big stack of cards this month. I'm just gonna blaze through them because some of them are cards that I already own, that I upgraded, but you don't wanna hear me talk about that. You actually just wanna see what I purchased. So if you're new or returning, what I usually do is that I start off with the staples and like main deck cards first, and then I move on to the deck cores. But I only got one deck core, and it's a good deck core. I like this deck a lot. I played it once already at locals, but you haven't seen it yet. I only got one deck core because there wasn't really a lot of decks that really caught my eye for the month of August. But I did decide to go ahead and pick this up, and that is the Trap Tricks archetype. So what I like about Trap Tricks is just I wanted to be able to like play something a little bit slower that still combos very well and is actually a really decent contender for the meta. And I picked Trap Tricks because I love this archetype a lot, and I've reached pretty good success with it in the past, playing like Hat back in the day, playing Trap Tricks with artifacts with my friends. I really love the deck a lot, and I like that it can still compete in this meta with cards like Exceed, Phantom Nightshade, Brigadine, a lot of cool cards. But starting off, we got the Colaria, the 3 copies of Sarah, nice and beautiful there. I'm just gonna lay her out because she's a good girl. Alamaris and Rafflesia I already had, but I'm just showing you like I have these for the deck when I do decide to profile it. 3 copies of Murmillo. I actually got these a long time ago, signed by Simo himself. I think I got this when I went to my first YCS. This was my favorite card at the time. Still one of my favorite cards in the game, and I've had him ever since. That was like around like 6-7 years ago when I was still a junior in high school. But I'm glad that I finally get to play with these cards again. They've just been sitting in a binder collecting dust, but they're here now, so I finally get to use them. 3 copies of Mantis, This card's really good. I like that this card can just trigger Sarah very easily. I had these Dianeas, so I can't really say too much there. And then the Yugioh, I still have yet to use her like actual effect. She's just there for the extra name at this point. And then to complement the core, I got the 2 extra copies of Shade Brigandine because I already had 1 for when I play Phantom Knights. But yeah, that's actually it for this deck core. It's a really quick deck core. I mean, I have all the trap hole cards too, but they're cards that I've already profiled or shown in like my binder video or like hauls that I get. But definitely a deck that I do want to profile on the channel in the coming time because I have the Amazement cards too, so I've just been working on a good build that I like, but expect to see that soon. But in the meantime, we're going to move on to like main deck staples. And let's start off with extra deck. I only got 2 extra deck cards, so I picked up a super rare Dweller. I had an ultra rare, but if you guys know me, I do like original print cards. So, oh, I just realized this is even from the original set. This is from Secret Forcers, so I got the wrong one. But I do like original like set cards. So I picked up the Super Dweller thinking it was the original set, but it wasn't. So I'm gonna have to get a different one. But Circuit Break, number 41 Baguska, because again, I had the Ultra, but I wanted to go back to the original. So this card's really good, and I like playing it with Salamangreat, which reminds me, we got a 3rd copy of Foxy and a 3rd copy of Spinny. If you've seen my profiles in the past with Salamangreat, I would only play 2 of each of these because they were never needed at 3. But Mirage Salio came back to 1, so I think in the future I will have to play this at some point, so I wanted to get the 3rd copies of each just in case. And then I actually got a couple of other like upgrades. So I got a Prismatic Secret Rare Mega Pack Jackalope. I do plan on getting the Ultra, but they didn't have one, so I just got one of these because it was only like $1, just because it was super nice and clean. And then I got the Sofu, or Soul Fusion, I guess, Danger Tsuchinoko. I really like this card a lot. I mean, you've seen me play it in Phantom Knight. I play it maybe in like other combo decks in the future. Maybe this card comes back to 2 or 3, then I'll get more copies of it. But we love a snake. And then I decided to upgrade my Drolls. So I was playing the gold rares, and instead I got supers. I don't know what it is with OTS supers, but they're nice and beautiful, and I like them a lot. So I wanted to get the supers as opposed to the ultras. Don't get me wrong, the rest of my hand traps are ultra, but I really like the look of super rare Droll, and I'm just glad to have them in my arsenal as opposed to the alternate art ultras. So nice and beautiful there. And then I decided to upgrade some more cards, but in a different way. Like, they're still basically the same rarity, but we got some Europrint cards. So Dio at YBM, he had a bunch of Europrint, Dual Devastator cards, and most of my cards that I had on me were just the original English ones. But when I saw the Europrint box, I just had to like upgrade them if they were cleaner, and they were. So I got 3 copies of Europrint DD Crow. These are nice and cool. Glad to have these. They're nice and beautiful. And then I got 3 copies of Europrint Effect Veiler. I was originally going to get super rare copies of these just because I like the special edition artwork of it. But these look very nice as well, and they like pop a lot too with that darker look to it. So glad to have gotten those. This one looks really clean. It's 3 copies of Danko Seka in its Europrint beauty. So I only got her because I had them on me because I was going to side deck them for the locals. But I ended up not playing them, and instead I just swapped them out for just a nicer looking copy. And they're nice and clean. So good there. 3 copies of Cosmic Cyclone. Again, like I bring a side deck binder, I guess I would say. Not really like a side deck-ish, but like basically some staples that I might need the day of a tournament with me to locals, just in case like I want to switch something out or something is better that someone tells me to play that's better. It really just depends, but these were in there, so I swapped them. And then 3 super polys as well. Like went ahead and got these swapped because these are also very nice. And then 3 spell fragrance, same reasoning, very nice. Had them with me because I was side decking them. And one of my favorite trap cards in the game right now, 3 different Dimension Ground. had to get these swapped because, again, beautiful. Eventually I plan on getting supers, but these will do for right now. So that's all that. I'm gonna move these over for now. We're gonna get next to some more cards. So these ones are not Europrint, but they're still nice and good. I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap it up today too. I got 3 copies of Phoenix Wingwind Blast because if you haven't seen already, Pack uploaded a Burning Abyss deck on his channel, and I plan on playing it in the future. So I wanted to get a couple of copies of these just to play test with them, and I really do like it so far in the deck, but I'll get more into that when I decide to play it for locals. We got 3 copies of Crackdown as a super. I was playing the Mega Pack Secrets, but they started getting like kind of ugly, and again, I do like original print cards, so I decided to go ahead and get Crackdowns as super rare as opposed to their secret rare counterpart, just because I think they look clean like this. And then I did have a secret rare Harpy's Feather Duster, so this is kind of a weird like downgrade. I got the super from the starter deck from the Egyptian Gods one. The main reasoning for this is because the secret rare that I did have, sure, was nice, but it was just old and crusty and played, and it just like, it wasn't worth playing anymore. Like, it was like warped like this, like you could do a fucking kickflip off of it. So I decided to just pick up a super. It was a card that I already owned, so I didn't really want to get like another like higher rarity duster, because I had a gold, then I went to the secret, and now I'm at the super. So I think I'm just gonna get this and stick with it for the meantime, because I don't know, I don't really need it. Sometimes I play it, sometimes I don't. It really just depends on what locals is like. And then rounding off the pickups, I decided to upgrade my ultra rare extravagances to Mega Pack Secrets. I do know that like all my other pot cards are from the original sets, but that's mainly because like I just had them at the time, and like I never got around to getting secret rare Savage Strike extravagances, because I do like to have my staples be from like their original set. But again, it was just a matter of like, these were there, they didn't have the originals, so I just got these. There was only like maybe a couple bucks difference, and it was clean. So I do like the like parallel secret rare like look of it, and it shines really nice too, like in the light and like during deck profiles. But it's a good card. So I just got them secrets because they were the only ultra rare pot card that I had that I just didn't like. But rounding off the hauls, I just wanted to go ahead and show this off because I got this like kind of late, like probably a couple days before the month even ended, but you know, still counts for August. So I got 3 copies of Ready Fusion. I think this card's insane, very underrated. I got them for a good price before they even like jumped up a little bit. Can't say what I got them for because I don't want to flex, or I don't want to like tell people how much money I'm spending, but you can just go ahead and like add up what you think that I spent. But it was definitely an interesting month for my pickups, considering the last month was so like bleh. But it was definitely something different, and I do like this card a lot. It has a lot of potential in the upcoming formats, and plus you can play this with like crazy decks. Like you can do it in Phantom Knight, you can do it in Burning Abyss, you can do it in like Lightsworn, you can do it in like a bunch of crazy different decks. You could probably do it in like Fluffle or like Thunder. Like the possibilities are just endless with this card. So I wanted to pick them up because I just know for a fact this card is going to be good some way, shape, or form in the future. But yeah, guys, that's actually going to go ahead and wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know what decks you want to see in the future. If you want to see a Trap Tricks list, go ahead and comment down below that you want to see a Trap Tricks list. You want to see Salamangreat, you want to see Burning Abyss, whatever the hell you want to see that you've seen from my channel, or like cards that you've seen that I have, that I've gotten in the past. Like, just let me know what you guys want to see. But until next time, guys, this has been Papa, and I will catch you all in my next video. Take care, everyone.